Okay, good morning. I'm discussing about tools to measure journal impact factor. The calculation is based on 2-year periods and involves dividing the number of times articles were cited by the number of articles that are citable. Or impact factor is the measure of the number of times an average paper is in a journal is cited during a year. Calculation of 2010 impact factor journal A number of times articles published in 2008 and 2009 were cited index journal during 2010. ACR does not measure the quality of articles but rather the quality of the journals in which the article is published. Not every journal has an SGR impact factor, and journals that do not have one do not have this permanently. The impact factor of the journal is updated every year and may vary from one year to another. Impact factors are used to measure the importance of journals by calculating the number of times selected articles are cited within a particular year. Hence, the higher the number of citations or articles coming from a particular journal or impact factor, the higher it is ranked. Impact factors are used to measure the importance of journals by calculating the number of times selected articles are cited within a particular year. And the higher the number of citations or articles coming from a particular journals or impact factor, the higher it is the ranked. Impact factor is also a powerful tool if you want to compare journals in the subject category. Journal impact factor is calculated by uh, colorivate analytics as the average of the sum of the citation received in a given year to a journal. I have already discussed previous 2 years of the publication. I have seen you 2010, 2008 to 9. 2 years of the publication journal and but necessary specific publication divided the sum citable publication in the previous 2 years. Owing to the way in which citations are counted in the numerators and subjectively the what circumstance of citable items in the denominator, journal impact factor has received sustained criticism for many years of its lack of transparency and reproducibility, potential manipulation of metrics. The impact factor is the measure of frequency with the average article journal has been cited in particular year. It is also measure the importance of rank of journal by calculating the times in articles cited. The calculation is based on 2 years period of the involves in the articles were cited and number of articles citable. For example, 2010 impact factor, 2008 to 9, and that is the total number of citable items published in 2008-9 is the number of number of times articles published, and B, the number of citable. Hygiene factor, the average number of the citations of articles published in certain journals in the past 5 years. In the hygiene factor, the prestige of the journals in which the citations have been published is taken into account, namely the number of quotations from those journals. The hygiene factor of journals can be found on the hygiene website on it is journal citation reports. Journal citation reports is a product of the collaborative analytics and authoritative resource of impact factor data. The database provides impact factors and ranking of many journals in social and life science based on the millions of citations. Journal citation report assessed by the additional resource link in the Web of Science includes data that can be used to evaluate and compare over 8,000 scholarly journals in the science and technology and 2,600 in the social science. It can be used to show the most frequently cited journals in field. SIMACO journal rank journal SGR indicator is a numeric value representing the average number of weighted citation received during a selected year per document published in the journal during the previous 3 years. As indexed by Scopus, higher SGR indicator values are meant to indicate greater journal prestige, representing the average number of weighted citations received during the selected year per document published in the journal during the previous 3 years. SCR does not measure the quality of the article, but rather the quality of the journals in which the articles is published. Not every journal has SCR impact factor, and the journals that do not have one do not have this permanently. This impact factor of journals is updated every years, and many may vary from one year to another. The scoring scale brings everything down to one for easy comparison. So is the journal with SCR impact value greater than one has the above average citation and potential, and journals with SCR below one. A SNIPE source of normalized impact for paper SNIPE source normalized impact for paper. Source normalized impact per paper measures the contextual citation impact factor, weighing citation based on the total number of citations in subject field. The impact of single citation is given higher value in the subject areas where the citations are less likely and vice versa. A snipe of one indicates that the journal is the exactly average for citation for its the field numbers above one mean the journals perform the better than other journals in the field, and numbers of one so that journals performs less well than other journals in the same field. Source normalized impact factor is associated to metric that instinctually accounts field for a specific difference in citation parties. It does not by comparing each journal's citation for publication with the citation potential of its fields defined as the publication citing the journal. SNAP therefore measures the contextual citation impact and enables direct comparison of journals in different subject fields, since the value of the single citation greater for journals fields where the citation less likely and vice versa. The indicator measures the average citation impact for publication journals, unlike the well-known journal impact factors can correct that difference in citation in practice between the scientific fields, thereby allowing for the more accurate between the fields comparison of citation impact. S index calculate by containing the number of publications for which an author has been cited by other authors, at least at the same number of times. For instance, an S index of 17 means that the scientist has published at least 17 papers that have each been cited at least 70 times. Good. How to determine the quality of journal article? The better quality of the article that you see that you use in the literature review, stronger your own research will be. When we use articles that are not well respected, we run the risk that conclusion and withdraw will be unfounded. Your supervisor will always check the article source for the conclusion where you draw. Check the flowing points for the quality of journals. Where is it article published? Who is the author? What is the date of publication? What do the researchers say about the paper? Okay, thanks for watching. Thank you for the patience. Uh, Bye bye. See you again.